All right, welcome to the Tiger Show. I'm Ernie Burchard. We have Michaela Wells in the house. Isaac Cole's in the house. We have extra security in here because Coach Grinde's waiting to come on. We have him in a secluded space. He's almost ready to come on out. But first, announcements.
All right. The first FFA meeting is Monday, August 25th. Pizza will be available starting at 6 p.m., and the meeting will start at 7 p.m. in the Ag Building. Families are welcome to attend. Also, FBLA would like to invite everyone to their first meeting next Tuesday, August 26th, right after school in Miss Meyer's room, number 81 in the Business Hall. Due to our new security all students entering the building after 7:35 must show their IDs in order to enter. They will need to use the security north entrance, as all other entrances will be locked. Parking passes are now on sale in the assistant principal's office, see Mrs. Hobbs. These will be $10 until after August 29th, and the price will go up to $25, but it will remain at $10 for first-time drivers. Also, students with VOTEC classes / Career Center classes on their schedule can get an ag tag to park in the ag lot. There are a limited number of these tags, and it will be on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you don't have an ag tag, you cannot park in that lot. Also, the Academy tutoring for ACT will start the week of September 8th for the October test date. Sign-up sheets for tutoring are located in the guidance office or Mr. Richner's room, 209. The last day to sign up for this session is September 4th.
Did you say ag tag?
Ag tag. Yeah, they have a little stylized name for it.
That is awesome. I'd love to have
They also have the best parking.
Do they really? Why? Because it's closed?
It's right there.
Yeah, but what if it's
easier.
raining? You have to walk all the way around?
Not if you're here early.
What is that? Do they let the doors open? It's after 7:35. I'm sorry, I didn't hear the announcement. My bad. All right, Samantha. I'm sorry. All right, Michaela, what's going on?
Wow, this is why I wasn't here the other day.
I totally screwed up. My bad.
We'll
cut that out.
Yeah, we'll just cut that.
Yeah, I doubt it. There's a football game in Excelsior Springs tonight at 7. And Monday, we have a girls' away tennis match in Higginsville, a girls' golf tournament in Richmond, and there's a 9th grade home football game starting at 5, and JV is right after.
A 9th grade home football game where?
Home.
Oh, home. Where do they play those games at? At
By
the stadium?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good deal. We'll go see that. Are there refreshments there?
I would imagine so.
I'm always worried about refreshments. All right, what are you going to do this weekend, Michaela? Anything fun?
Work.
Where do you work at?
I work at the college.
Really? Where at?
Ellis Dining Hall.
How do you like it? Stunned silence.
Yeah. Pretty much sums it
She
up.
didn't expect this hard round of questioning.
I know. I didn't mean to grill you.
First I'm Samantha, now you're trying to pretend like you care about my weekends.
It's my bad. I'm sorry. So, do you cook food? Do you charge for food? What do you do?
All three.
Really? Mm-hmm. What do you cook?
Whatever is on the menu for the day.
So they just say, cook all this? Did they teach you how to cook it? Or
I
you know how to
help.
do it?
I'm on the prep team.
What does that mean?
I prep.
What is that? What do you
prep
do?
foods for the meals.
So you chop mushrooms?
Pull them out of the
Yeah.
refrigerator and set them down on a table.
Mm-hmm.
That's essentially...
And I clean tables.
And she cleans tables.
Oh, that's nice.
All right.
And do you get paid a lot of money for that?
No.
A whole lot of money.
At the bottom of the barrel.
Do you get paid minimum wage?
Yes.
What is minimum wage now? When I was a kid, it was $3.35 an hour.
Back in the 1930s.
Yeah, it was like
$7.50?
and an apple, like a Depression era, and some government cheese. That was all I got.
Powdered milk.
I was happy to get it though.
I bet.
All right, are we ready for our I was. Well, now I'm vegan, so I don't even eat cheese anymore.
don't
No,
know
yeah.
why.
You guys
can't
eat
have
cheese?
that delicacy. I have it occasionally. I really like it, but I mean, I don't think it's good for you.
I had bruschetta last night, but I don't really like cheese.
What is bruschetta?
It's like a tomato, basil, garlic with mozzarella cheese on like a cracker bread.
Sounds pretty good.
Do you know how to make it?
I do.
How do you make it? Nah, never mind. We don't have time for that.
No.
There's no cooking segment on
through
here.
the steps.
We should add a cooking segment.
Cooking with Michaela.
All right, far out.
All right.
Okay, we ready for our guest? Here he is. We're going to play him in real quick.
Now remember, when things look bad and it looks like you're not gonna make it, then you gotta get mean. I mean plumb mad dog mean. Because if you lose your head and you give up, then you neither live nor win. That's just the way it is.
All right, Coach Grinde, what's going on?
Hey, we are ready to hit somebody else. I can tell you that right now.
All right, how's practice going?
It's going really well. Our kids are ready to play hard, give a great effort tonight. They've worked really hard over the summer during these last couple weeks in training camp, and we would appreciate as much support as possible up in Excelsior Springs tonight as we get ready to play the Tigers of Excelsior Springs.
All right, tell us a little bit about Excelsior Springs. Who's their best player?
They have an outstanding running back. He might play a little bit of defense, but he can really run fast. I remember him last year in the track meets. He's very shifty, got great moves. We got to do a great job up front on our defense of containing him and not letting him get to the second level. If he does, he's dangerous. So we got our work cut out for us, but we're up for the challenge.
All right, good deal. And if your defensive line can hold, then your linebackers can come up, right? Make
Absolutely,
the play?
absolutely.
Who's the best player on your defense?
Well, you know what? It'd be remiss if I didn't say that all of those kids are very valuable. I think one of our best leaders on defense is Brad Cox. He does a great job. He plays outside linebacker. We call it a rover position. Very active in the blitz packages and those kind of things. But we got a bunch of good players over there that are ready to go.
All right, what about offense? What do you do on offense this year?
Well, I've heard you guys talk a little bit about it in previous shows, but we're primarily a wing tee offense. We like to run the football. We have a series of plays that all work off of that, and there's a lot of misdirection and deception within it. So that will definitely help us. It's really hard to key certain things if you're a defender. Normally people are taught different things to key, maybe the backfield or what your offensive line does. And in this offense, if you really can't be right if you're keying those things. So
anything at any time.
Yeah.
And you can run and pass out of the same formation.
Absolutely.
And is it a 2 or 3 running back formation?
It's a 2 running back formation. We have another player that we call the Z position that is kind of a hybrid receiver, blocker, running back, all those kind of things.
So he goes in motion, and he might line up as a wideout. He might.
Correct.
Sounds fascinating. Any other keys to the game tonight?
Well, I think there are several keys. Number one, we have to win the turnover takeaway margin. If you look at football in general, that stat is probably the number one stat in all of football. If you don't turn it over and you get takeaways, you're going to win the football game. We got to control the running game. We got to be great in the kicking game. We preach all the time that we don't want to beat ourselves. We got to eliminate mental errors, missed assignments, and penalties. And then lastly, we want to finish. We want to win the fourth quarter. If we get to that point and we're in a ball game, we're going to win that thing.
Okay, and last year we played them, and what was that? What was the score? Do you remember the score?
I don't even remember. I know that we didn't have as many as they had, so
okay,
that's all I'm worried about. We got to have one more point than they have, and that goes down as a W.
All right. Well, maybe that'll happen tonight. Show up to Excelsior Springs and watch for yourself. Does anybody have any questions or anything to say before we go?
That sounds good to me.
I'm surprised you actually know anything about football, Ernie.
Well, he was in it. He was.
I played Madden 2014 like every day.
Fantastic.
I know what everything is, actually.
Wow.
I have to explain it.
Did you create your own team, create your own player?
Yeah, I do. Ernie Burchard is a great center on the the Arizona Cardinals. But enough about me. Oh, we were going to bring up Teacher of the Week. Yeah, Coach Grinde has Teacher of the Week. Let's hear who that is.
Absolutely. I would really like to thank all of our administration and faculty for their outstanding support. And I'd like to recognize Coach Danny Plott as our Teacher of the Week. And the great thing about this is selected by our kids. I usually try to do it by classes so we can spread the wealth a little bit. But this time I asked the seniors, and they selected Coach Plott. He'll be invited to be on all activities we do on game day. It's a great event. And sometimes I also have, especially a guy like Coach Plott, will give us some inspirational words to go out and play better.
All right, sounds excellent. All right, we're going to end there, and we're going to ask you to adjust your volume controls because Coach is going to lead us out with a cheer.
Okay, we're going old school here. Everybody get involved now. 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All for the Tigers. Stand up and holler.